So I play the role of Hemant D'Souza, and that's one of the things that drew me to the film. It's a great role. It's the role of a teenager, and I like that because obviously in all of my films I've played someone who's probably older than me in actual real life, so it's nicer to go back in time and to go through the ups and downs that teenagers have. So basically Hemant and Tamil, who is Dhanush, go on a roller coaster of young love, and I think that's very relatable, and her character's very cool, very calm. She doesn't really give a hoot, so it was nice to play somebody who had that confidence and had that essence.
எந்த பொண்ணு அழகா இருந்தாலும் இப்படிதான் பாப்பியா?
Of course, ஆமா. பட் அழகா இருக்கிற பொண்ணுங்களா நீ ஆயிட முடியாதுல்ல.
அடியே அடியே
I've always wanted to work with Dhanush. I've been a huge Dhanush fan. So to get the chance to work with him on Thanga Magan on a project like this after VIP with that team was a real dream role for me. So I think Dhanush himself is one of a kind. There's nobody like him in this country. I think he's very talented and at the same time really cool, very calm, you know. He's very down to earth and he's just got so much talent, you know. For this film itself, obviously as a co-star, he really inspired me, the way he is on set, the way he gets into his character, and you'll really believe he's a 17-year-old boy in the film, and then obviously throughout the film, Dhanush fans will not be disappointed. It has everything. The action sequences, the love, the romance, the comedy between Satish and Dhanush himself. So to work with somebody like that is very inspiring, and I've learnt so much from working with Dhanush. It's been a whirlwind from 2010 to where we are now. I never could have dreamt what's happening, you know. I did Madras Platinum, and that was the first introduction into acting, and acting in India. So I did that, and obviously I didn't think that this was going to be a career, and I did it because it's a great opportunity. It was a trip to India, and it was just a really great chance. But now obviously it's turned into something else, and here we are today. And I think I've been around great people, I have great opportunities, and I've chosen roles specifically to not get typecast and to not have a short shelf life in the industry, because it's very easy to say yes to all the scripts and all the narrations and do all of the films that you can possibly do, but I've chosen to do particular films on particular roles. You know, this year's been a very busy year. We've done 4 films. 4 films have been completed, 3 of which are releasing, but all 4 are very different, completely different. And I played the role of a Brahmin girl in Getu, you know, a Chennai girl in Thanga Magan, Singer's Blink, an NRI gangster's daughter, you know. So it's been completely different, and Enthiran is a completely different character where you might not even recognize me. So from starting and to where we are today has been a huge adventure for me. I think starting out in the industry I was 17 and I was very young, and there were lots of difficulties. I'm not going to lie, it's not been easy. It's really been an adventure, as I mentioned earlier. You know, it's had its highs and it's had its lows, but after filming Madras Platinum, I went back to England, and I really missed India. I really missed acting. I missed being on set with everybody. So that made me think, okay, maybe, you know, let's see what happens. And then obviously I got the chance to work with Gautam Menon. But as I say, I was 17, 18 at the time, so the difficulties were, obviously it was a different country. Obviously I didn't know anybody. It was a different language, different food, different climate. Everything was changed. But I was happy to embrace that because I wanted to act. So that was my main focus, and that was my main drive. But it's been difficult, and you know, when I was 17 on the first film, Madras Platinum and Ek Divanata also, you know, I'd be sitting on my own in my hotel room and doing my lines and having to do them for 6, 7, 8 hours a night for the next day. So when all my friends back at home were partying and being 18-year-olds. So that was an obstacle when I was younger, but I knew what I wanted to do. So that made me focus and really determine myself. Other than that, I've had great people around me. I've had, especially the public really take me under their wing, and they seem to have accepted me in the industry. So I think that's why my heart's here in India. That's why I feel like it's home now. I feel like I've got some great people. It's like a second family. So yeah, India's like second home now, because I think the main impact was good people. Enormously. My directors have made me grow as a person, made me grow as an actor, really evolved me, I suppose. Working first with Vijay, he's like family to me. So Vijay is the reason why I'm in this industry today. So I've got a lot to thank him for. And then obviously to get the chance to work with the likes of Shankar sir for almost 2.5 years on a project. I started out when I was just turned 20, and the film released when I was 23 this year, obviously. So to work with someone of that caliber for that amount of time, obviously I grew as an actress, and to work with Prabhu Deva also, he's renowned in the industry, and I never thought I'd get the chance to be dancing in front of Prabhu Deva for Singers Bling songs and whatnot. So it's been a great experience, and my directors have really moulded me into an actress of today. Yes, so this actually comes to mind when I think about when I went to watch Arya's film Raja Rani in the cinema. So I went to watch it because Arya was in it, so I thought I want to watch his film. So I watched the film and said, who directed this film? And they said, Ackley, it's his debut. I said, okay, it's really good. And then I got the call maybe, 6 or 7 months later, maybe a little bit more, and to work with Ackley. And regardless of how many films, whether he's done 1 film or 10 films, from what I saw and when I met him, you can feel when somebody has that insight and has that passion for acting and movies and the industry. So, you want to work with those people. It doesn't matter whether they're a debutant or they've been in the industry for 20 years. It's all about passion and drive, and you have to surround yourself with those type of people. To do well in the industry, I feel, it motivates you, it inspires you. And that's come first hand with Ackley. It's been great working with him on 30, and I think he's a great director, and although he might be new, I think he's got so much to offer. Singers Bling is obviously another release of 2015 for me. I got to work with the fabulous Akshay Kumar, and I remember when they narrated the story to me, and Akshay said, you've got to be better at action than me on this. And I said, how is this possible? I can't be better than you at action. So he said, okay, well, you got to work hard. I said, okay. So training, mixed martial arts, kickboxing, that commenced for about 3 or 4 months. Actually, whilst we were shooting Thanga Magan, I trained 5 o'clock in the morning, and then also after shoot with my trainer Aniket, who won a black belt karate championship for India. So he'd come and train me in Chennai, and also on get-through shoots before and after shooting. But it was a full-on action role, and it's really opened my eyes to the action world because I enjoyed it, and I'd like to continue doing more films like that. But my Hindi project starts up in February, and that's directed by Sohail Khan, and it's with a brilliant actor again called Nawazuddin Siddique. I'm a massive fan of him, Gangs of Wasseypur, and all of his roles in Kick also. So to work with him, it's a different combination, it's something different. I'm very excited about it, and can't wait to start 2016. It's got a lot of exciting things happening. So I can't talk too much about the project, but to work with Shankar sir for a second time is a dream come true. and obviously working on I thought that was a once in a lifetime opportunity to work on a project like that. So I'm very excited for 2016 and watch this space.